Good morning. Day 5. They said breezy and warm. I'm here in the breeze. We did get some rain last night. Just after I told you I didn't think it was going to rain. It started raining. Getting an early start. Well, by my standards anyway. On this trip. It's about 6:45. But we gotta make up those miles we missed yesterday. It was good I stopped though. It was gonna be trouble if I kept going any farther. But we'll see what happens today. Some beautiful forest. Gotta climb up the cliff on Owl's Head. As long as the tree that everybody uses to climb up that cliff it doesn't fall over, it works. When that tree goes, I don't know what the heck people are gonna do. But when you gotta go, you gotta go. Well, we have this beautiful forest this morning. I don't know how much of this you want to see. I get to look at it all day long. Well, the first half of the day. Then we'll be out on the rail trail, Pondicherry, some road walk up to Jefferson. If things go well. That's where we're supposed to be. I'm just hoping this breeze works. If it's going to be hot, I'm going to need a breeze. Well, I will show you the views from up on top. On top of Martha. I remembered to bring you out. There was a bunch of people here before. And then I was talking to my wife. Finally had signal. I hate when I camp someplace where I can't talk to her at night. So, to make up for lost time. All good news from home. That's always good. We can just worry about us. I'm worried. We got a cliff. Owl's Head Cliff is always a lot of trouble. They don't call it Owl's Head Cliff. I call it Owl's Head Cliff. They just call it Owl's Head. You'll see. We'll go over there. We got no choice. That's where we're going. Made it up the cliff. Wasn't raining this year. I guess maybe that made it easier. I'm not sure. Maybe I was motivated. I don't know what it was. It didn't seem as bad this year. Maybe I picked a better route. That's Martha. That's where we were before. Yeah, that's some pretty stuff. That's why you go to all the trouble to climb something like this, so you can look at this. It's a big group up here, day hiking. You feel bad for them. They've got to go back up, Martha. We're almost to the top of this lump, and then we can go down. Yeah, I'm usually here at 7 in the morning or 5 in the afternoon. It's a different trip. I gotta go, but I want to stay. It's gonna be really hard when we get down this mountain because I always camp down there. We're not camping anywhere near there. Oh well. Oh, it's getting more and more Cohos all the time. We've seen blazes. We've got a kiosk coming up. Trail signs. I hear they've been working on the bog boards over here. The beavers have been expanding the pond. So we may get our feet wet. We'll see. Welcome to the Cohos Trail. Welcome indeed. But they've been mowing. I love when this trail is mowed. It's so much easier because your feet don't stick in the grass. This one is pretty smooth, even if you can't see what you're walking on. But the resistance from the grass is still an effort. I'm usually here at the very end of the day, or towards the end of the day, and I just want to get up that hill and camp. But first, well, no, going up that hill in the afternoon is just terrible. It's broken my spirit every single time I've climbed it. Coming down was no walk in the park here today. It's a lot of effort to come down that thing. It's really steep. When that slide came down, it slumped, and the top part is really steep, and the middle part's pretty steep, and then the bottom part's just a mess. A lot of water once it gets flat. But climbing it at the end of the day, especially with water for camping, it always makes me cry. I always say I'm going to get up there, camp on Martha's Mile, and I never make it to the top of Owl's Head. When I was coming down Owl's Head, I really wanted to camp. Because normally coming this direction, that's where we were supposed to be last night. So we've basically blown 6 hours here making up for yesterday. Sorry, my battery died in there. I didn't know where I left off. Complaining about how hard it was coming down the hill? Maybe. How much I love this mown grass? Maybe. How much I hate the sound of trucks? Maybe. No, I wasn't talking about that before, but I am now. I was happy to hear them before because it meant we were getting closer to the bottom of the hill, but now they just annoy me. So yeah, fresh battery. We're ready to go. But there was mention that we've got 5 hours, hopefully, to Jefferson. which will be our next sandwich stop if we survive. Yeah, I came through here once when this wasn't mowed. It was very disconcerting. It just seems like a meadow. You could follow the stakes. It wasn't like I was going to get lost. It was just, you can see there's not a footpath here. It's just grass. And that's what it was. So it was just walking through the meadow. But this is luxury. Let's see how hot it is out here on the rail trail. It hasn't been too bad with this breeze. It's been pretty nice. A little chilly when I stopped, which was nice. Ooh, deer stand. That doesn't seem like a safe place to shoot. You're shooting towards the road. Look at those pretty flowers. All right, I'll stop making you look at flowers. We found the rail trail. I think this breeze is gonna save us. Come out here today when there is no breeze and the sun is shining. It's a long 2 miles through the bog. Not much shade. There's some trees, but a lot of it is open bog. Looking at these power lines, I think those are new. I don't remember any of that. Oh look, owl's head. Oh look, bugs. Oh look, rail trail. Alright, that's all the excitement for now. I'll show you the middle of the bog. That's usually good. There's some big beaver bafflers out there. One of the bogs. That mountain over there looks familiar. It's so nice not to be going that way. Normally you're walking along this trail headed that way going, That's all behind us. There's trouble ahead, don't worry. But so you can't even see the beaver deceiver here. They have a submerged pipe that's pinned to the bottom, and if it floods enough, it pumps out on the other side. But the beaver can't block it because it's down below. It's probably got a cage around the opening on it, but yeah, I had to stop and take advantage of that bench for a second. It's not too bad out here when the breeze blows. It's doable. Running into people out here. 2 people on e-bikes and a large group of people hiking. Day hike. Seems like a brutal trail to take the kids on. I guess it's flat, but there's no shade. Well, I gotta keep going. You do what you do. That's where we were. That's where we're going. And if things go really well, we'll be over there 7 weeks. 6 weeks. Today we're sitting on this bench. It's not going quite as fast as I'd hope, but I think we can get there before they close. Sure do want that sandwich. We'll see. But gotta stop and enjoy life. Can't just walk. That's what makes me sick. I gotta take breaks. A little sausage. Take a little more break and we'll toddle on. I brought you out so I had an excuse to stay longer. I don't want to go. I gotta go. It's not far, 5 or 6 miles. That's far. Trying to find a moment between cars. I'll show you the famous corner store, Jefferson. It's one of the highlights of the Cohos Trail. Fresh sandwiches, no pre-made coolery stuff there. Well, they may have something pre-made in the cooler, but they make fresh sandwiches all day long. Here's another big thing in Jefferson, the Jefferson Inn. I threatened to do a luxury Cohos trip with my wife and stay there. It's a very nice place, nice people. I'm not worth it, but for my wife, well. But yeah, that Colonel Whipple Trail, it made me very angry. There was a lot of swearing. And then it was time for sandwiches. So I got one, hung out, ate it, waited a while, and got another one, put it in my bag. We gotta go about a mile up the mountain here. Got a spot to camp. Well, it's gonna get loud. Hey. I figured I'd better say goodnight before I forget, because I always forget. Wow, tiny little climb up the side of this mountain, just drenched in sweat. Getting up to the campsite was a lot of it. The trail wasn't so bad. Well, the trail was bad too. The trail goes really up. But then the hill off the trail to where the campsite is. And I can't find the campsite. I have camped up here multiple times. I couldn't find the spot that I've used before. So I'm somewhere else. Pretty sure. No, I know this isn't where I camped before. It's right around here somewhere, but I don't know if the trees fell over or if new trees grew in or something, but yeah, I don't know. Of course, being really hot, I've pitched the tarp up really high, hoping for a breeze. There's no breeze. But now we gotta hope it doesn't rain. Or if it rains, it's vertical. Oh well. I can't do anything about it now. I'm in the hammock. I really don't want to get out. I might, but I don't want to. That was a really hard day. They've all been really hard days. Well, the first day wasn't bad. First day we went like 3 miles. Yeah, that was a good day. Today, oh man. I think we went like 15 or 16 miles today. And I think some of those miles were longer than a mile. That Colonel Whipple Trail, holy cow. Yeah, I don't know. It started off okay. Then it got bad. Then it got worse. Then it just kept going. It wouldn't stop. I couldn't take it anymore. There was a lot of swearing. Oh well. Yeah, there's a few bugs. Once I take off all my permethrin clothing, I'm a little more at risk. But I will say goodnight. This was day 5, I think. That's crazy. The days keep going by, even though it doesn't seem like it, because I'm so busy trying to stay alive, I'm not really focused on what's happening. I don't know. Hopefully the sandwiches will help. We got a giant climb tomorrow, and then miles and miles and miles of blowdowns to deal with. Plus it's supposed to be like really, really windy with a chance of thunderstorms. So We'll have to see how all that works out. I don't know. This is where we ran into trouble last year, in the Kilkenny, so hopefully it goes better, but I have a feeling it's gonna go bad. Everything else has been bad. That's gonna be bad too. Oh well, we will see it tomorrow. See what happens.